Welcome to Classic Klondike Solitaire, and thank you for joining us. In front of us, we have a draw pile up top and a bunch of cards. Today, what we're going to learn is my best tips, and only my best tips on how to solve a puzzle like this. And one of the things I'm going to cover is this draw pile that we just went through. We'll show it in slow motion on the left side of the screen. And the point I'm trying to make is you want to save the cards at the bottom of the draw pile for insurance. And sometimes you don't necessarily want to play all of them at once. Now, if you play just this queen right here, if we were to go forward in the draw pile, the king would show up next, the four of spades would show up next. If we play the queen in the 10, for example, the next time we go through, you're going to see a jack of diamonds, you're going to see this 9 of hearts, and you're going to see this jack of clubs. So let's just go through and see how this goes. All right, we go through again. We see the 9, we see the jack of diamonds, we see the 10 of clubs. Okay, fair enough. Those are some basics as to how this affects the draw pile. The reason we save these cards for last is we want to use it as insurance. Another tip, which we'll see, is let's say this king of diamonds could be played underneath, and you could play both these cards. So you play the queen and the 10. Well, if there's a spot open for that king, you may only want to play just the queen, because the king will come down next, and you can play the king, and then you could play, let's say this jack wasn't here, but then you can keep doing that and using that, so you keep having turns. What you don't want to do is bottleneck yourself where there's no moves available out of the draw pile. So, okay, we're always using the first one as insurance, but the second one we can go ahead and play if we'd like. This is a tough one. I'm going to play this pile right here, only because we've got two queens, and you don't necessarily know which is the best move, but in this case, there's going to be more moves coming out of this ace going up top than there would be from playing it from the draw pile. Plus, we can go back to the draw pile later, should we clear up one of these spots. And let's see, that 2 of diamonds is going to bottleneck. Going to leave the 2 of diamonds down for now, and maybe play it a little bit later. Don't like to bring the low cards down, let's say the 2s and the 3s, unless, you have a ace up here or something, because these cards can actually bottleneck you later on, and, this move is always here should we find a club. So let's cycle through, and there is a 2 of hearts there, we can play that. And of course there is an ace of clubs. Now one little caveat, let's see, we did play, okay, we did play one, so we're going to play this. And let's go through again. I want to move the ace of clubs from the back, so we can move this 2 of clubs for now. And we'll have to move one more card in front of that ace of clubs. Let's go through again. And gonna go through one more time. Not moving gonna move the queen. One other tip here. If you have 2 of the same card, we can move this queen down here, right? You always want to move especially if they're high cards, you always want to move this card that's the same color from the front of the draw pile, not the back of the draw pile. So now we can move this, and that opens up there. Okay, we've got a few moves, and I believe it was 1 to move the ace of clubs. Yep, it should be 1. So we're going to go through again, and the ace of clubs should be available, and that will allow us to move this card, and this card, and that will open up the space right here when we go through again. And I'm always trying to think in terms of the draw pile and how it affects the rest of the stuff. So that's good. We can move this 2 of clubs up, 3 of clubs up, and we can open up this space. And what's better yet is we have 1 slot, should we choose to use it. Let's see what's here. There's a 3 of spades. That would leave this spot open, so we will play that for now. This right here has a 7 of diamonds. Okay, that can move. That 10 of spades can move. That's good. 6 of clubs can move. And this 10 of hearts can move right here. Oh, we can move the 5 of hearts as well. And better yet, we've uncovered the last ace, the ace of diamonds, which is really good because that allows us to move up here. And hopefully we have a move or two in the draw pile left because we did play the insurance. Oh boy. Don't have an insurance card. Let's go back again. Okay, that's good. That's a 4 of spades. This will be our new insurance card should we not have any other moves. And then we may be playing 2 cards out of there so we can get rid of this 8. Let's see what's in the back of the pile. That's good. We can move that. And then we'll cycle through again. And the reason we're moving cards out of the back of the draw pile, the other reason is it resets everything in the back, and then we keep, our 1 card as insurance there. So we'll do that. Now we can play this card right here. Then we can play that card, and then that opens up this, which is good. You can either go up top or go underneath. I'm going to go over here for now. And the reason I'm doing that is, well, you'll see in just a second. I'm going to put this card up top. This 5 of spades will go right here. And the reason I was doing that again is so this 4 of diamonds can go right here. And that'll open up the spot for the 3 of spades because we'd like to uncover the card in that column, which is a 6 of hearts. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed that we can't work something out here. Here's the 9 of diamonds. That can be played. I'm going to save this until I see a king that we can play. Here's an 8. That is a good card, I think. And let's see. Oh boy, need to move 1 or 2 cards, and we should have this in just a minute here. Want to move the king, and we bottleneck, but that's okay. We got our insurance card, and we're going to start playing those because we're at the end of that. There's 1 king, and let's see how we go here. Going through again. Okay, we'll play there. And this king is something we'd like to be able to use. We'll play this card. And this one right here. And we should be able to play our king if there's a good card under this 5 of diamonds. There is. It's a 4 of hearts. And that really helps us out a lot because now we can move this 5 of hearts and 6 of hearts and open up that mystery card there, which might be like a 2 of spades. My guess is it's a 2 of spades or something for that. Yeah, it's a 2 of spades. And pretty much we've got this solved, or we'll have this solved in just a minute. We're just going to work these cards up until we're out of space and then see if we can't bring some of these high cards down on our next time through. 6 of diamonds goes up. 6 of clubs. 7 of clubs. 8 of clubs. 7 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds. 8 of hearts. Looks like the spade is going to be holding this up. We got the 9 of clubs, but we can move the spade down here. And then this 10 of clubs can go up top. Now we cycle through again. We move the king down. And this is a big reason why we're going to actually wait on the king. But this is a big reason why we save the king as insurance. Because we don't know what moves we have or don't have in the draw pile. In this case, we will move the king. But this is a big reason we save it as insurance, so we can move it at the end. If we don't do that, we can get bottlenecked a lot of the time unless we got a really easy puzzle, and that getting bottlenecked will not allow you to solve a large percentage of these puzzles that you could be solving. So that's just, that's the biggest tip I could really give out here. And then we knew that the queen would be playable next, so we'll cycle through here. Black queen can be playable. 9 of hearts is playable. Jack of clubs is playable. And, of course, we pretty much solved the puzzle there. And, of course, that is going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching, and good luck. Hopefully this helps you out.